Welcome into our KNDY Coaches Conversation as I sat down with head coach of the Marysville girls basketball team, Ben Wurtenberger. Ben, now 3 games into the season. How's the first couple games gone for your team, and what have you liked, and what do you still need to see from your squad early in the year?
Oh, I'd say we had a little bit of both. I feel like we've made progress through the games. If you just measure them by half, our defensive effort is getting more consistent, which that's always a thing early in the season. You know, you'll have possessions where you go really well, and then you'll have a couple that you don't. And I felt like we're making progress towards making that more consistent. There were some times in the Seductive game where we really locked them up for periods of time. And so that's exciting as, it takes a lot of work. But if your team's willing to do that, the old saying that defense travels is kind of true, where something you can kind of hang your hat on. Shooting has its nights where it's better than others, and even if you're a good shooting team, that'll always be the case. But defense is something you can be a little more consistent with.
Now, early in the season, you haven't been a stranger to going deep in your bench. What does that allow you to see from the varsity players when you are going, 10, 11 deep sometimes in some games?
Well, yeah, I think it gives them an opportunity, and it gives them a lot of hope and a lot of buy-in to what we're doing. And it is a little more aggressive that way than most people will do, but I've had teams in the past where I've played it that way. One team in particular I can think of, we had a very successful season, and a lot of times through 3 quarters the game was pretty close and didn't have a lot of flow. And then in the fourth quarter, we just ran people out of the gym because they were exhausted. And I think there's a certain element of that. And also just different people have good nights. I have girls on this team that are more suited to play against a team that wants to do a lot of zone stuff. I have girls on this team that are more suited to play against a team that wants to put a lot of pressure on. And so helping them understand where their role fits in that is always a part of it that's kind of fun for me. And we talk about that with our kids a lot. I don't know if a lot of people do that, and maybe they do. I don't know, but that's something that our kids are very aware of, and I think it helps them understand the game a lot better.
Of course, last week you had back-to-back games Thursday, Friday, only 1 game this week. But moving forward, what do you want to see more from your team here as this young season develops?
I think a couple things, really. I want to see the fundamental things that we've been working on. I want to see those hit the game floor. That's number one. We've had some moments where we've handled those kind of situations pretty well. We've had a couple moments where we acted like we've never seen that before. So I want to see more consistency on that kind of stuff, and as far as moving the ball and handling the ball, taking better shots and that kind of thing. The other thing is we didn't really have a chance to do a lot of game plan stuff for the other teams. For a couple of reasons. We had a couple snow-out practices before we played our first 2 games, and I'm curious with this team being a little younger if they can take those game plan elements that we give them and execute them.
Again, talking with Marysville girls head basketball coach Ben Wurtenberger on our KNDY Coaches Conversation.
Friday night basketball tip-offs. Marysville opens North Central Kansas League play hosting Clay Center. Girls and boys action live on AM 1570, FM 94.1. In our Friday feature game, Washington County entertains Lincoln. Girls and boys action live on FM 95.5 and on BVTV 3. Valley Heights entertains Riley County. Hanover tips off at Thayer Central. Frankfort meets Northern Heights in the Wabaunsee tournament. Lynn faces Gossel. Centralia's at Silver Lake. Diller Odell is home to Sterling, and Southern at Tri-County.
Have you ever wondered what sets Sunflower Community Credit Union apart from the rest? It's the power of ownership. When you join Sunflower Community Credit Union, you're not just a customer. You're a member and an owner. Sunflower Community Credit Union is a member-owned, nonprofit financial institution that places our members' needs as our top priority. We're here to help you grow your savings, manage your finances, and achieve your dreams. Visit Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville, where ownership matters.
Visit CanEquip to see the new look of maximum productivity. The new CR lineup of combines from New Holland. Premium and deluxe seat options provide more comfort. 3 exterior cameras offer more visibility and safety. Milo addition to IntelliSense automation delivers more crop versatility. Even the signature styling and decals are new. And pure New Holland. Stop by Can-Equip in Marysville.
I'm Liz Warren, your Marysville Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That is why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Marysville Bulldog Athletics on KNDY. Call 785-562-5533 today or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
My family and I are needing a place to stay in Marysville. Do you have any suggestions for a nice place?
I've heard that Heritage Inn Express is the best place in town. They have free breakfast and large rooms to accommodate the whole family. Plus, you can bring your pets with you.
Wow, really? I can bring my pets with me? I was hoping that I didn't have to leave them at home. Heritage Inn Express sounds like the perfect package for a whole family.
You can go see them at 1155 Pony Express Highway, Marysville, Kansas, or give them a call at 785-562-5588.
Dr. Brittany here with Marysville Dental Care, where your family's health is our top priority. Dr. Zach, our team, and I are the family dental home you've always been looking for.
Our comprehensive dental care is designed to serve all of your dental needs. Whether it's a routine cleaning, braces, or cosmetic work, we provide the highest quality of care with a comfortable experience. Visit our office across from the Marysville Courthouse or go to marysvilledentalcare.com to schedule a visit.
Have the smile you've always wanted with our team by your side.
And our Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week, Washington County hosting Lincoln. That's with our partner Blue Valley Technologies, BBTV Channel 3, and their YouTube channel, as well as our FM station, 95.5. Max Pulaski on the call tonight. Well, the Marysville girls wrestlers are at the Clay Center Invitational tonight, and the Marysville boys Clay Center Invitational tomorrow. Marysville had their only home match, a duel with Omega last night. The girls fell 53-24. The boys lost 66-9. On the girls' side, wins for Edwards, Throm, Brashears, and Esslinger. On the boys' side, a win for Waters. So the Marysville wrestlers, Clay Center Invitational, girls today, boys tomorrow. Clay Center girls earlier tonight held off Marysville 39-34. A great comeback effort for Ben Wurtenberger's team if they fall short in a 5-point affair. Clay Center led by double digits much of the night. Marysville fought back late, took that fourth quarter 10-4, but it was too little too late as the Tigers were led by All-State standout Lily Edwards with 23 points. Marysville was paced by Casey Rush with 12. 39-34, both teams go 1-2 on the season. Starting lineups in the boys' court here tonight. For Clay Center, Grady Thurer is a 5'11 junior. Abram Stratton, a 6'2 junior. Taran Fitzenmeyer is a 6-foot junior. Ryan Gurney, a 6'3 sophomore. Corbin Davies, a 5'10 senior. Tigers 1-1 under 7th-year coach Travis Smith. Marysville starting Grant Eatley, a 6-foot senior. Eli Sedlacek, a 5'11 senior. Ty Mosier, 6'1 senior. Connor Lee, a 5'10 senior. And J.T. Becker, a 5'8 sophomore. Marysville 1-1 under 12th-year coach Scott Brown. Bulldogs in their home white, trimmed in red and black. Clay Center in their road black, trimmed in orange and white. Tip taken by the Bulldogs, working right to left on their home court here in the Marysville Junior Senior High Activity Center. 4 seniors and a sophomore starting for MHS. Now top, high pass to Connor Lee. Crossing, Eli Sedlacek has the ball stolen on the far side by Grady Thurer. Almost tripped up of his own account, top of the key on the other side. A young Clay Center team starting a senior, 3 juniors, and a sophomore. They face man-to-man pressure from MHS. Ryan Gurney in the lane, left-handed layup missed. Boards down to Ty Mosier. Bulldogs seeing man-to-man D. Far side, Sedlacek fakes in the corner, hands to Lee. Connor off the right side, fakes to the hoop. Scoots to his right, takes it to the hoop. Connor Lee breaks the ice for the early 2-0 Marysville advantage. Just over a minute in. Here, Stratton, Fitchen, Meyer, Gurney, and Davies are the starting five for a very young Clay Sutter team with a pair of seniors and a pair of sophomores off the bench. Pass to the lane, knocked away by Ty Mosier. Good hustle, but he tracks it out of bounds. For Marysville, returning a lot of experience, lost that all-around athlete Willow Tot last year, but a lot of experience returns to the varsity court for a Scott Brown program. And seeing their first league match of the season tonight. Ball was knocked away kind of inadvertently, but J.T. Becker, Ty Mosier goes to his back on the court, giving that ball a big bear hug. It's Tiger possession on the alternate. A minute and a half in. Clay Center scoreless, trailing 2-0. Inbounds to Stratton behind midcourt. Hands near side to Thuer. Stratton out of the corner. He's double-team pressure under the hoop. Shots up and good over Grant Hapley. Abram Stratton ties this game at 2 apiece. A little late getting on the scoreboard. I was doubting my judgment there. I knew they made it. Grant Hapley double-teamed underneath. Hits it back out in the corner to Connor Lee. Missed a 3, and Grant pulls down the board. Started close on the baseline. His outlet pass stolen by Stratton. He's ahead of a defender. Missed the layup. Stratton couldn't convert. Tied at 2. Early on, late start for the boys matchup. Just not all that late by expected standards, but Connor Lee missed out of the corner. Corbin Davies will track it down at that same spot for the rebound. First meeting between these two teams this season. Clay Center took both matchups a year ago, 66-56 and 68-50. Last year, the Tigers finished 14-7, but graduated 8 seniors. J.T. Becker gets a foul whistle. Tigers with the ball. Man-to-man defense, working far side. Shot off the arc. May have been deflected. Stratton. Loose ball to Hapley. Ty Hager's a junior reserve in the Marysville lineup early. Scott Brown will use a lot of players. Ty Mosier missed top of the key. Stuck at 2 apiece. 4:50 and counting in the first. Both teams 1-1 on the season. Ryan Gurney from the baseline. Shots up and good. Clay Center's first lead in the ball game. 4-2. Coming near side, Mosier. Hands to Becker out top. Mosier again to Becker, now on the near side. Perimeter passes, looking to open something underneath. Nothing doing. Becker from the corner. Out off the far wing. Down to the 4-minute mark. Top of the key 3 for Connor Lee. Missed. Knocked down by Mosier, but he never had control. Stratton has the loose ball. Foul coming down the near sideline by Connor Lee. It's his first. It's Cole Ringstorff, sophomore in the Marysville lineup, along with Jackson Schmelsley, a junior. And Scott Brown's early on 8 deep. Will Cranmer is a sophomore off the Clay Center bench. Tiger ball for a moment, and J.T. Becker with a steal. Beats Grant Hapley. Double pump underneath. Good for Hapley on the score to tie. 4 apiece. Middle of the first. Here, right in front of the Marysville bench, holds the ball high. Gets a pass back from his teammate. There's hamstrung beneath the basket. He's fouled. That's J.T. Becker on a second whistle. There's helped up by his teammates, nods that he's okay. Took a pretty good fall underneath. There's going to step out top of the key, kind of get his composure back, leans over, hands on his knees, and then takes the free throw opportunity for the lead. Jumps in just over the cup. There's first score tonight. There's Connor Lee back in the Bulldog lineup for Becker, out with 2 fouls. Christian Qualls is a senior reserve, one of 2 senior reserves on the roster for Clay Sutter. At last, here with the second free throw, he got them both for the 6-4 advantage. Here's the Bulldogs with a pair of field goals and going on 5 minutes. Perimeter passes, not even any looks inside. Back around the horn again. Near side Ringstorff out front. Long three missed for Schmilsley. Tigers bring it back left to right. Save on the baseline to keep it in play for a moment. Knocked down by Cole Ringstorff, but he can't maintain control. Trips up midcourt. Tigers long three, missing for Therer. Out of bounds, stays with the orange and black. Yikes. At times, this game is just kind of ugly. Stratton's back in, a starter for Travis Smith. Tigers by 2 with the ball. Trouble in the corner for Qualls. Gets it to the paint. The ball is knocked past midcourt. Stratton will track it down, but it's an over and back whistle. Tiger turnover. Mosier's back in for Hafley. Marysville's down 2. Haven't heard a score since the early minutes. Ball almost got away on the near side. Connor Lee has to go to the court to save it. He's fouled, meanwhile, by Cranmer at his first. Becker's coming back in. For Hager. Kind of a rocky start for both teams here tonight. Still 6-4 it is. Tigers by 2. Bulldogs to the near side, around the arc. Mostly just passes. Cranmer with a steal. He comes down 1-on-2. Wisely stops down low. Brings it back out to Fitzenmeyer. We're under 2 and counting. Soft touch left of the lanes, up and good for Abram Stratton. His second score, and it's a double-up lead, 8-4 for the Tigers. And the Bulldog drought, or anything that resembles a shot, continues. Driving the lane hard, no opportunity for Mosier. Kicks it back out far side. Ball almost got away there from Connor Lee. Nice save in the forecourt. Clock continues to roll in a low-scoring affair. A pair of early Marysville field goals have been hit. Miss off the top of the key for Lee. Tigers by 4 with the ball, just over a minute and counting. Hand-to-man defense coming deep in the forecourt. Left-handed layup missing for Christian Qualls. Bulldogs take it back. Underhanded layup miss for Ty Hager. Tigers keep that 4-point lead with 40 seconds left. They have the ball. Marysville just an absolute lack of offensive production in this opening 8. It looks as though the orange and black may want to play the clock out. In no hurry to penetrate. Long cross-court pass. Going to be a little bit of trouble for Marysville as J.T. Becker picks up a third foul. He's a hustler, but maybe hustling too much tonight. He's coming out, so Lachik is back in. There's 17 and a half seconds left. Tigers have gone quiet of late, scoring-wise as well. Inbounds to a leaping Will Cranmer. And they'll go for the final shot. Out of the near side corner, Stratton missed a three. 5 seconds left, though, on the Marysville rebound to Mosier. Here's a three by Hager, missed at the buzzer. End of 8. Play center 8. Marysville 4.
Hey Bulldogs, the Marysville High School Alumni Association has a website for you, MarysvilleAlumni.com, your one-stop hub for all things alumni. Submit your reunion details, update your contact information, and see what's going on with fellow grads. From class news to upcoming events, it's all a click away. Visit MarysvilleAlumni.com and stay connected with the Bulldog legacy. Marysville High School Alumni Association. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog.
Update your home today with a new look from Feldkamp's Furniture Mart. See their tremendous selection of living room, dining room, and bedroom sets and furniture, as well as bedding, accent pieces, appliances, and more. Financing options for any budget up to 24 months with no interest, as well as free delivery, making buying local easy. Shop Feldkamp's Furniture and Flooring in Marysville today.
Tension in Marysville is a leading national manufacturer and marketer of custom envelope products. Great career opportunities include operations, sales, customer service, accounting, tech, and administrative support. Go online to tensioncorp.com for the Careers tab for more details on currently available opportunities. And apply today with Tension Corporation in Marysville, an equal opportunity employer.
Glad to have you along on air, online, on our mobile app. And you can replay all of our previous broadcasts, available as a podcast or download under the sports tab on our website, kndyradio.com. A slow start for Marysville. Just a pair of early baskets here. They trail 8-4 with the ball just underway second quarter. Top of the key, 3 miss for Connor Lee. Pass break, transition, play down the court to Ryan Gurney, got away. Bulldogs play it back the other way to Hapley, fighting hard against twin defenders underneath. Ty Mosier comes around the traffic and is fouled by Gurney, his first. And it's not like Marysville's missing a lot of shots tonight. They just aren't shooting. They're not putting themselves in a position to create points. Here's Connor Lee on a three-point rimmer. Doesn't fall. Eli Sedlacek keeps it in play on the board. Got early scores for Hapley and Lee. That's been it in almost 10 minutes of action now. Bulldogs lost it out of bounds on the baseline. Scott Brown trying to keep a positive look there. Claps his hands together. He'll let his kids play through it. But admittedly, they need to turn the tide here. Double pump, turnaround in the paint, missing for Corbin Davies. Bounces off to Sedlacek. Here comes Lee crashing into 2 defenders, missed the long layup, rolls off the rim. Davies brings it down. Still stuck at 8-4. Clay Center, no powerhouse offensively either. They've got 3 field goals and a pair of free throws, and they've been scoreless for the last 5-6 minutes at least. In the paint, Gurney puts it up and in. That's his second score. extending the lead 10-4. 6.5 remains in the first half. Clay Center girls won 39-34 in the opener. Marysville had quite a comeback effort, but they trailed by double digits a lot of the way. Here's a Connerly air ball up the right side arc. Christian Qualls is in the Tiger lineup, while Jackson Schmelsley checks in for Connerly. Also in is Cole Ringstorff for Hager. Pair of 101 teams squaring off in both teams' first league play tonight. Marysville tangled Rock Creek on Tuesday. Ouch. Concordia comes in Friday. Air ball out of the near side corner for Schmelsley. Yeah, that league's going to be a tough one again this year in and year out. Almost lost that one. They managed to keep it in play to reserve Christian Qualls in the corner, and he unloads three. It's a 13-4 Clay Center advantage. Pass tipped away, taken by Christian Qualls, converts the steal on back-to-back scores. It goes 15-4 Tigers. 5:25 remains in the half. Scott Brown doesn't look happy. He's got his hands on his hip, not saying a lot. Check near the free throw line, Ringstorff. Hafley on the far side to Ringstorff out top. Just a three. Hafley got the board. The pass knocked out of bounds by Gurney, but good hustle. Scott Brown wants timeout. He's got kind of a defeated look right now. With 5:03 remaining in the half, Clay Center's gone on top 15-4.
Building on years of service to the community, Mason Tax and Accounting is now Main Street Tax and Accounting. Accountants Tony Yossi and Jess Miller strive to build on 20-plus years of personal, detail-oriented service to their clients. From bookkeeping and payroll to individual tax preparation to ag and business tax services, Main Street Tax and Accounting is your hometown expert. Still located at 1101 Broadway in Marysville. Stop by or call 562-2710. Main Street Tax and Accounting, where the name is new but the service hasn't changed.
Tires aren't all the same, and neither are tire dealers. Find a dealer like Mike's OK Tire who carries Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Next time you need tires, don't deal with amateurs. See the tire experts. See Mike's OK Tire in downtown Marysville for tires, repair, alignment, and service.
Well, Marysville had solid starts. First half and really most of the night with Valley Heights. But first quarter was strong with Sabetha. Now they were trailing 15 at the half, but uncharacteristic, at least by early season standards, for Marysville to just struggle as they have on their home court tonight. Down 15-4 with 5 minutes left in the half. There's Ty Mosier coming to the lane. Fakes left, turns right. Guarded by Kearney. The ball was knocked away. Eli Sedlacek trying to get it back is whistled for a foul. It's his first. Full court pressure out there. Clay Center's getting just enough production to keep stretching that lead slowly but surely. Coming low inside to Corbin Davies. He was fouled. It's Cole Ringstorff's first, second team foul. Balance for a young Clay Center team. Got a couple of back-to-back scores from reserve Christian Qualls of late. That's opened up their biggest lead at 9. Under the hoop, Corbin Davies sneaks beneath defenders. Basket's good, 17-4 Tigers with 4.5 on the clock. Marysville hasn't scored since the opening minutes. Mosier, far side. Takes it back. Door layup is good for Ty Mosier, who was fouled. And the drought finally breaks. Davies, his first foul whistle. Hager's going to check in for the shooter, Mosier, but he's got that free throw first. Marysville's first score in, almost 10 minutes? Missed the free throw. Davies got the board. Tigers by 11 with the ball, middle of the second. Gurney tracks near side to Thurer. Grady Thurer taking it to the cup. Layup's good. His first score. And it's 19-6. Sedlacek out top. Bringstorff in the lane. Fouled. Oh, no, he wasn't. He's tagged with a foul. Offensive foul on Cole Ringstorff. It's going to be his second. Couple of Bulldogs checking in. Full court pressure against the Tigers. For a young team, they handled the ball pretty well. Out of the corner, wide open shot for Thurer, missed off the heel of the rim, got his own board, out on the arc. Takes it to the paint. Thurer with the underhanded layup. It's good for Grady Thurer, second score. It's 21-6 Tigers. Near the lane, shot, missed for Connor Lee. Bulldog woes continue. Order, say Clay Sutter showing some confidence as this game wears on. Wales missed the backdoor effort. Left sideline. Connor Lee miss off the side of the rim. Stays with the Bulldogs out of bounds. Karen Fitzenmeyer's starter back in for Clay Sutter. Got college hoops tomorrow. K-State's a 1 o'clock pregame. Kansas, 4 o'clock pregame. We're back here on Tuesday and Friday nights next week. Will Cranmer is back in the Clay Sutter lineup. They're playing some tight defense here tonight. Lee in the paint to Ringstorff, got handcuffed. Hafley keeps it alive, but the pass goes past the scorer's table. Out of bounds to the Tigers. 15-point affair late in the first half. Gurney crossing the free throw line, brings it back to the paint. Shot over Hafley, missed. Gurney saves it back inbounds to Cranmer. Far side to Qualls. Double teamed as he comes near the lane. And they work it back out top. Clay Sutter can sure be patient on the 15-point lead. Here's a loose ball. Hafley had a piece of that action. He's too deep on the transition. His pass knocked away out of bounds. Going to stay with the red and black, though. Ty Mosier's back in. Sedlacek. Just a little over 2 minutes to play first half. Driving the lane, nothing doing for Ty Hager. Forced out of bounds. Tiger possession. Leading 21-6. Yeah, Marysville scored 3 field goals in the first half. A speechless Bruce. Missed by Fitzenmeyer off the near side. Bulldogs take the board. Hager down the floor to the paint. All black jerseys around him. He has the ball stolen by Grady Thurer. It just goes from bad to worse. Timeout Tigers. They lead 21-6 with a minute to play first half.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
300, that's fire 5-2.
Along with the new 2026 Chevy Silverado pickups, the Nordis Motor Company in Marysville has a new 2025 Chevy Blazer, a 2026 Chevy Tahoe, a pair of new 2026 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive, and a pair of new 2026 Chevy Traverse all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive models at the Nordis Motor Company in Marysville.
Tigers with the ball and the lead, 21-6, a minute 20 left in the half. Keep away passes going far side to Cranmer. Top side Gurney launches off the top of the key and missed, followed by Davies underneath, missed, and it stays with the Tigers out of bounds. Nothing fancy about what they do. They're obviously playing really good defense. Their offense kind of sputters, but it's enough to get the job done. We're down to 105. Cranmer followed to the forecourt, maintains his dribble far side. Offensive foul. Corbin Davies, second personal. Through an elbow there. Here's Marysville with 3 scores, and we're almost to halftime. Ringstorff coming through traffic. Forced a layup attempt. He was fouled. At the line to shoot 2. Stratton's first. Ringstorff at the line. This is his first. Team second. Free throw miss. Fitzenmeyer's in for Davies, out on 2 fouls. Cole's second free throw connects. Nate Shoddy, a junior reserve, checks in, along with Caleb Nolte, a junior. Scott Brown's gone 10-11 deep here tonight. Foul on the inbounds pass. Ringstorff's third. 5 Marysville team fouls. Brings us to the Clay Center charity stripe with 45 seconds left. Tigers lead 21-7.
When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber. Close to home, spend your time working and not fetching. Easy pickup or delivery available, and their prices are competitive on all of your building needs. From lumber to siding, roofing, paint, windows, and doors, to the tools to get the job done. Make the easy choice the first time with Cromie Lumber, Marysville and Washington. As always, they appreciate your business as they work to help you save time and money. When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber.
Confusion reigns on a 5th team foul. They were going to take Clay Center to the line, and then they decided it was not a 5th, it was a 4th team foul. So once we sorted that out, Scott Brown was trying to send Jackson Schmelsley in, and I know there was an issue at the scorer's bench. I'm not sure that he even got checked in. Oh, what a night. 21-7 Tigers with a half-minute remaining. Can we reset in the second half, please? Out of the near corner, Stratton miss. Collision on the baseline. Well, Schmelsley did get in there because he got a foul whistle here. His first is a 5th team foul now, and that's going to bring Grady Fewer to the line. He was 2 for 2 early on. Chance to extend a 14-point lead. Clay Center's biggest tonight. Fewer connects. Little things that Clay Center is just doing better than Marysville. 3 of 3 free throws. Marysville's 1 of 3. Make it 4 of 4 on the second hit for Thera. Here's a ball on the near sideline. Comes to Nate Shoddy. He spins, lost control. Loose ball to the Tigers. They take it back and have it knocked out of bounds on the baseline, leaving 18 seconds. Trouble on the inbounds pass. Intercept by Ty Mosier. Mosier tracks it far sideline. From the near side, Shoddy. Out top to Mosier. Missed a 3. Shoddy ties up on the rebound attempt, leaving half a second. And it'll go the other way, essentially giving Clay Center a 23-7 halftime advantage. Scott Brown was very adamant. You do not foul here. You do not foul. Launch from three-quarter court is high off the glass, but not a bad one-hand effort by Abram Stratton. In a disastrous first half for the local Marysville team, Tigers lead 23-7 on the road here tonight.
If you're 50 or over, it may be time to switch your auto and home insurance. The AARP Auto and Home Insurance Program from the Hartford is now available through the Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville. Discover rates, benefits, and service designed for AARP members, plus extra savings when you insure both your auto and home. Call the Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville at 619-6220. That's 619-6220. Or visit copelandinsurance.net. Certain policy features not available in all states. Applicants are individually underwritten. Hartford Fire Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut.
Santa told me you wanted a new job this year for Christmas, and he has the perfect one for you. Landau in Marysville offers options for various occupations with competitive wages, $2 an hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, advancement opportunities with raises, profit sharing, Christmas bonuses, and that's just the monetary side of this gift. The Landau sleigh is full of health insurance, 401k benefits, life insurance, and more. Don't wait for Santa. Apply today at landau.com. Equal opportunity employer, vets, and disability.
Discover a little bit of everything at the Marysville Mercantile, your one-stop shop for bulk goods, sweet candy, fresh bakery treats, and so much more. Browse new and used home decor, unique finds, and vintage pieces that bring charm and character to your home. Located at Highway 77 and Elm Street in Marysville, they're open Thursday and Friday from 8 to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 8 to 4. Everyday shopping meets one-of-a-kind treasures at the Marysville Mercantile.
When the temperature drops, you need more than just propane. You need peace of mind. That's where Kramer Oil comes in. They keep your home, farm, or business running no matter the weather. From keeping your family warm to fueling your livestock operations, you can count on Kramer Oil for safe, dependable service and competitive pricing. Stay ahead of winter. Call Kramer Oil today, because a warm home starts with a name you trust. Kramer Oil, family serving families since 1976.
Well, as a broadcaster, I always encourage you find something positive. The only thing I'm positive of is it could be worse. 23-7, Clay Center as a young Tiger team has done enough just to keep opening the lead, but a Marysville team that I can't find a positive about in the first half. Outside the fact they survived, I can't find a positive thing. We're talking 3 field goals, 1 of 3 free throws. 4 players have scored, no one with more than 2 points at halftime. It's 23-7 Clay Center, led by junior Grady Theuer with 8 points, 4 apiece for Abram Stratton and Ryan Gurney, 2 points for Corbin Davies, and Christian Qualls had back-to-back scores off the bench. In that second stanza, he had 5. 8 in the first, 15 in the second, first half total of 23. For Marysville, 2 apiece for Hafley, Lee, and Becker, and Ringstorff adds a free throw. 2 field goals in the first, a field goal and a free throw in the second quarter. It's 23-7, Clay Center. Tiger girls win tonight. They held on 39-34. They would lead almost all the way, double-digit lead much of the way, But Marysville fought back, hitting a 10-4 fourth quarter, but it was too little too late, a 39-34 decision. Led by All-State standout junior Lily Edwards with 23 points, 4 apiece for Molly McGee and Savannah Bloomdahl, who battled foul trouble all night. Boston Grigg with 3, Berkeley Gieselback, Lara Hammond off the bench, 2 apiece, Jade Ricker with a free throw. Tigers their first win in 3 starts. Marysville was led by Casey Rush with 12 points. She's been scoring leader all 3 starts for Marysville. Aubrey Dressman, 8 points, 2 apiece from Carly Milner and Brindley Wolf. Hannah Weitzel off the bench with 6, and Race Packett adds 3. 39-34 Lady Tigers win. Marysville falls 1-2. Clay Center improves to 1-2. Concordia girls took Smoky Valley 50-16 tonight. Wamego over Wichita Trinity 57-42. Abilene trimmed Augusta 39-38. Don't have any other finals in here at halftime tonight. Clay Center boys leading Marysville 23-7 at the intermission.
Raising cattle is a business, and when your business needs a financial resource, we're a good company to call on. As your ag banking resource, we've gained a lot of experience over the years, working with local producers, lending a hand. Talk to us. You'll be raising your livestock in good company. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Harsh winters in our area can drive up your energy cost. Protect your home and wallet this year by stopping at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. Seal drafty windows and doors with weather stripping and draft stoppers. Grab durable window and door wrap or new ductwork and replace your furnace filter for improved energy efficiency, lower repair cost, and a more comfortable home. Visit Hometown Lumber in Marysville or Axtell Lumber today to protect your home and stay warm this winter.
Hop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
For top-notch service for your vehicle, look no further than Honeyman Auto Sales and Service right here in Marysville. Expert care and maintenance with fast turnaround time to ensure your vehicle runs smoothly and safely. Don't compromise on quality and get back on the road today. This is Ty Lumley with Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, and you can find us on Facebook or stop by East Highway 36 in Marysville.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
At Kinsley Mortuary and our family of funeral chapels, our funeral directors are experts in helping to create meaningful services that are unique and honor you or your loved one in ways that are special. Personalize a service with options that meet your expectations and budget. From traditional burial or cremation, choose from a full service, memorial celebration, or something more private for the family. In your time of need or through advanced planning, contact Kinsley Mortuary, Haddon Funeral Chapel, Hanover Mortuary, the Axtell Landreth Funeral Home, or Ward Funeral Home.
Bulldog Pep Band entertaining the crowd across the way. Pretty good faithful crowd. They've endured a lopsided ball game here in the late matchup tonight. Love to have you out here Tuesday and or Friday nights of next week. Rock Creek comes in on Tuesday, Concordia on Friday to wrap up 2025 play and activities before the Christmas break. We're going to hit the road in January. I don't think we come back home until after the mid-season tournament over at Seneca. Marysville girls wrestlers at the Clay Center Invitational today. The Marysville boys wrestlers take the mat tomorrow at Clay Center. Marysville lost here in their first league duel of Wamego last night. We'll talk with the wrestling coach on our Coach's Corner Friday evening. That is about 5:30 on KNDY. Catch him once before the Christmas break. Stay tuned as well for the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show tonight and game nights twice each hour in the service of Farm Bureau agents Bryce Leonard and Nate Welch in Washington. Patrick Moody in Marysville scores twice during our 7 a.m. news block Saturdays as well on KNDY. College hoops tomorrow. Kansas State pregame at 1. Kansas pregame at 4. Live on KNDY.
The Corner Bistro and Diner, formerly the Empty Cup in Marysville, has you covered. They've got all your favorites: delicious breakfast, mouth-watering sandwiches, sizzling barbecue, fresh-made pizza, and hearty entrees. Plus, don't forget their specialty coffee bar, the sweet treats, and pastries to start your day right. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9, and Sunday and Monday, 7 a.m. to 3. Come down to the Corner Bistro and Diner, where great food and good company meet. Follow them on Facebook for updates.
This is Stacy Latta, your local farmer's insurance agent. Proud to be a Marysville Bulldog booster. Whether it's your home, car, or family's future, we're here to help you protect what matters most. As part of this community, I'm dedicated to serving my neighbors with personal service and reliable coverage for your needs. Call me at 785-562-5169 or stop by and see me. Stacy Latta, your local farmer's insurance agent today. And go Bulldogs!
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Bruna Law, LLC in Marysville and Seneca can assist with civil litigation, including accidents, injury insurance claims, business or real estate disputes, estate planning, including wills, trusts, and estate administration, and business and succession planning, as well as real estate contracts, deeds, and escrow services. Contact Anthony Bruna with Bruna Law, LLC, with offices in Marysville and in Seneca.
In today's world, everyone is searching for answers. If cows are laying down, will it rain? Does gum really stay in your stomach for 7 years? How about Bigfoot? With so many mysteries, it's nice to have one clear answer. Fiber. Blue Valley Technologies proudly provides a robust fiber network with symmetrical speeds and unmatched reliability. And with 24/7 support, we are always here when you need us. Blue Valley Technologies Fiber Internet, because some things just shouldn't be a mystery.
Max Lasky and KNDY FM 98.5, partnering with our friends at BVTV for the Washington County Lincoln matchups tonight on FM 95.5, BVTV Channel 3, and their YouTube channel. 23-7 Tigers as the Bulldogs have possession, but a quick turnover on a steal by Ryan Gurney, converting at the other end. He's got half a dozen, and that Tiger lead extends 25-7. Yes, Marysville had 7 points, 3 scores in the first half. Blocked shot by Taryn Fitzenmeyer on Grant Hafley underneath. And Clay Sutter comes out with a growing confidence for a young team. Free throw line shot was unguarded for Abram Stratton. He's got half a dozen. And the lead goes 21. Just underway, second half. The second half hasn't started any better than the first half progressed for Marysville. Here's a three-point miss for Connor Lee. Rebound in the near side corner. Saved by Sedlacek. Off a Tiger? No. Off Sedlacek. A Clay Center team that won over Riley County but fell to Beloit by 7 their last outing. Beloit solid this year. Going to the other end, Taryn Fitzenmeyer lays it in. He's fouled. And before you can blink, it's 30-7 with Fitzenmeyer at the line. We're just starting the second half. Scott Brown's going to send wholesale subs into the ball game. Boy, what do you do? It was 23-7, and it was like, well, you'll turn it around. No, we're a minute 5 into the second half, down 7-0. A miss on the free throw. Davies battling for position with Ringstar. Foul's going to go on Davies. Yeah. Davies third here tonight. So the personnel for Marysville then. Wyatt Miller, he's a freshman, seeing his first action. Ty Hager, a junior's back in. Cole Ringsdorf's a sophomore. Nate Schotte's a junior. And Jackson Schmelsley out there's a junior. So all underclassmen. Second 5 in the lineup. And they throw the ball away. This is a pass to no one. It flies out of bounds in front of the Marysville bench. Here's Clay Setter on a long pass down the court. Davies comes cross-court baseline. They kick it out front to Grady Thuer. He had no one guarding him. Thuer for three, and it goes 32-7. 9-0 Clay Setter in a minute and a half of the second half. Ringsdorf takes it in the paint. Little reverse underneath. Nice job by Ty Hager. It's his first score. And the first Marysville basket in a long time. 2 minutes into the second half. Got to stem the tide and then turn the tide. Out of the corner, a three-point miss for Fitzenmeyer. Jump ball whistle on the rebound. Stays with the orange and black. Clay Setter took us twice last year. Double-digit wins. 500 season for Marysville last year. Clay Setter went on with a pretty good record. They were at, 14-7? Ball was knocked out of bounds, but stays with Clay Setter. Tigers controlling time of possession, one of those football stats that once in a while applies in basketball because one team has the ball significantly more than the other. Following a couple of screens, they work it around to the far side. Here off the far side wing, coming to the paint. Feeding Davies underneath. There was a collision and an offensive foul. Whistle on Grady Thuer. It's going to be his first. Here are Tiger team fouls. So right now Marysville's down 23 points. Tumbling into the lane, Marysville's Ty Hager kind of put his shoulders and his head down against defenders. He wound up being whistled for a foul. Full court pressure. A little high for Davies to bring down. Tracks it down between defenders on the baseline, and he was fouled. Trying to force a turnover, but maybe trying too hard. Shot his first foul. Tigers inbounds. Between defenders, Stratton. Back to the corner, Thuer. Near the lane, double team. Fires it back out front. Stratton on the attack. Tumbles into defenders. He was fouled. Two in a row, Nate Shahi. 4 Marysville team fouls. We're not quite 3 minutes in here in the second half. Backers back in the Marysville lineup. Will Cranmer checks in on the other side. The season opened with such promise. Marysville dominated a very young Valley Heights team. Fought at times with Sabetha, but Sabetha was the better team a week ago. And here tonight, it's been nothing but a struggle. Played a Thuer between defenders down low. He's whistled for traveling. Forced a turnover there. Hafley's back in for Marysville. Single score for the Bulldogs second half. They've been outscored 9-2. Clay Setter's taken every quarter. 8-4, 15-3, 9-2 in this third. Blocking foul whistle from the near side. That's Hafley. Oh, no, it's on number 2 for Clay Center. I'm sorry. Grady Thuer. Their second. Team's third. Middle of the third. Score remains 32-9. Marysville on the short side of that lopsided score. Becker coming in the lane, draws some attention, plays it off far side. Ringsdorf miss. Hafley on the offensive board. In the paint. Turning on a defender. Ringsdorf was fouled. Pair of free throws coming for Cole Ringsdorf. Stood his ground against Christian Qualls, who picks up his first foul. And there's 4 team fouls both ways. Coles at the line went 1 for 2 in the first half as Marysville was 1 of 3 at the line. This one's good. Christian Charbonneau is a sophomore, seeing his first action off the Clay Center bench. Ringsdorf's second free throw, nothing but net. It's good. He's 3 of 4 at the line, and it's 32-11. Cranmer, the ball handler, near side. Goes between the legs, brings it out top. Stumbles, tumbles. Loose ball picked up by J.T. Becker, going 2-on-1. J.T. Becker with the assist to Nate Shoddy on the layup. 32-13. Pair of free throws and a field goal. Marysville on a little 4-0 run. Far side 3 is a miss for Charbonneau. Becker on the board. Mostly reserves in the Marysville lineup. Becker challenging a defender, takes it to the lane. Has to get his dribble back. He does. Far side, shot missed by Ringsdorf, bounced twice off the far side of the rim. Effort by Wyatt Miller to save it in bounds. Still in play, stays with the Bulldogs somehow. And Scott Brown takes time out to make sure they don't lose it. With 3:06 to play in the third, Clay Center 32, Marysville 13.
At Sunflower Community Credit Union, we're proud to give back to our community through initiatives like Debit for a Difference, a program that provides local educators with grants for their classrooms, which helps them make a difference in our schools. Along with Save at School, an innovative way for students to learn the value of saving money. Kids can open their very own savings account, making financial education fun and accessible. Join Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville and become part of a financial family committed to your success and the success of our community.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Bruce Gierking from the Marysville Junior Senior High Activity Center. It'll be our home base all month of December. 3:06 to play in the third. Clay Center's up 32-13. Little reverse underneath by Grant Hafley. Doesn't want to fall. Tiger basketball. On the 19-point advantage. Bulldogs force a jump ball whistle on the far side. 4 players scrambling. Good hustle out there, led by Wyatt Miller. This one's going to go to MHS. It was 8-4 at the end of 8, then 23-7 at the half. Clay Center went right to work with 9 unanswered points in the second half. Bulldogs have managed a 6-0 run here of late. In the lane, double pump and a spin to the left for Wyatt Miller. Missed off the glass, but he was fouled. Taryn Fitzenmeyer picks up his first, and it's 5 team fouls. Miller at the line for a pair. Free throws good. Well, free throws have gotten better in the second half. Marysville was 1 of 3 in the first half, 3 for 3 in the second half. See, I'm looking for those positives. And a second charity on the way. It's going to be good. Slowly, Marysville is gaining a little of that deficit back. Down 17 at the moment with 2.5 remaining. Near side wing. Qualls plays the paint. Davies with the ball to the hoop. Corbin Davies' second score. And it's 34-15. Checking left baseline, nothing doing for Ringstor. Becker off the left side. Comes just below the free throw line. Shot missed. Davies hauls it in. Tigers by 19 with the ball. In the paint, Grady Thur with 13 points to lead all scorers. And it goes 36-15. Nice effort over there on the far side. Ringstorff had to go high to bring it down. One sneaker right there on the sideline, kept it in bounds. Wyatt Miller out front. Challenges the lane, crashes into a pair of defenders. Is he going to get the foul? Somehow. It was getting pretty close to a charge there, but somebody blinked. Grady Thur picks up his third. That's 3 apiece on Thur and Davies. 16 fouls brings Wyatt Miller back to the line where he just knocked in a pair. We'll take a quick timeout with 1:22 left in the third. Marysville's down 21.
Looking for a solid career in construction? Inline Construction is now hiring, from skilled carpenters to hardworking laborers. Mileage paid to and from the job site, health insurance, retirement benefits, and even a free cafeteria plan for lunches. At Inline Construction, your hard work builds more than projects. It builds your future. Apply today and join the Inline Construction team.
Wyatt Miller got them both, and Marysville goes 6 of 6 at the line in the second half. But 6 of their 10 second-half points then have been free throws. So outside the free throws, just a pair of field goals. Here's a Cole Ringstorff foul. Tried to block a shot in the far corner. Ringstorff's fourth. We'll bring Will Cranmer to the line first time tonight. With 1:09 left in the third, Clay Center is up 36-17. Cranmer miss. Short turnaround for MHS. They're back on the floor Tuesday, hosting Rock Creek. Don't have anything on them tonight. I don't even know if they're playing. Zoom. Cranmer got a free throw. Oh, and a 3-shot opportunity. Yeah, he was in the corner outside the arc. So another one coming. Stretch that lead back to 21. Cranmer miss. Boards out to Nate Shoddy. Shoddy off the near side. Pass stolen by Ryan Gurney. Tiger possession. Gurney plays dribble behind his back. Feeds underneath the wheel. Cranmer for his first field goal. It's 39-17. Couple of unanswered Tiger scores. Got away on the far side, stays with Bulldogs. Sedlacek back in for Ringstor. Cole's on the bench with 4 fouls now. Little more than a half minute remains in this third. Almost knocked down, stolen by Christian Qualls. And here's Clay Center. They can play this clock out if they choose. Coach Travis Smith taking some time on the bench. Not a lot he's had to say here in this second half. His team's just getting the job done. Going to Davies underneath. Half a dozen for Corbin Davies. Under 10 seconds remain. Becker at midcourt. Head fake. Spinning in the lane. Becker to the hoop. Off the rim flat. Hafley on the baseline. Off balance. Off the side of the glass. At the buzzer. End of 3. Clay Center boys lead Marysville 41-17.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey, buddy, what do you want for Christmas this year? I want Mom and Dad to get me a new car from Crown River Auto Sales in Marysville. They have any type of ride you can think of, and if they don't have it, they can just find it just in time for Christmas.
Make the holiday special this year by stopping at Crown River Auto Sales in Marysville. Tell them the big man himself sent you. Ho, 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 ho.
Farmers, they're the lifeblood of America. The men and women who tackle the toughest jobs to put clothes on our backs and food on our tables. They might do it quietly, but their genuine values and tireless work ethic are an inspiration to us all. Some might say farming is a thankless occupation, so that's why we're taking the time to say thanks. Farm Bureau Financial Services, protecting what matters most.
Patrick Booty in Marysville is your local agent with Marshall County, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Farm Bureau Financial Services.
You have a partner you can trust with your business accounting, farm, or personal tax returns at Free CPA in Marysville. They know the ins and outs of the IRS rules and regulations and pledge to work with you to maximize your returns and allow every deduction that you're entitled to. Call today and set up an appointment to discuss your accounting and tax preparation needs. Phone Free CPA at 785-562-2791 or stop by 8th and Broadway, downtown Marysville.
Ryan Gurney leads the fourth quarter with another score, and he's got 8 points, extending that Clay Center lead 43-17. Tigers came roaring back after halftime, reeled off a 9-0 count in just a minute or so. Marysville made a little dent along the way, but by little, I say little, outscored 14-10 eventually in that third quarter run. Ball was tipped out of bounds, stays with the Bulldogs. Turning down low, Ty Mosier back in the lineup, comes in the paint for the score, and it's his second basket tonight. Scott Brown took the starters out early in the second half, brings them back out here for the fourth final quarter. 24-point ball game. Dropping to Davies underneath. The reverse doesn't quite get over the rim. And it's down to Marysville. Connor Lee. Mosier top of the key for three. High arch miss. Hafley rebound. Hits the floor once. Double pumps underneath. Brent Hafley got the rebound and the follow shot. He's fouled as well. A senior making a little noise here late tonight. His first trip to the line. Bulldogs miss off the back of the rim. Tigers a comfortable double-digit lead on the road here tonight, trying to improve from 1-1. Both teams identical early season records. Crossing top of the key, Charbonneau to the paint. All knocked down and away by MHS. Good tip there by Lache. Becker for three. JT's first score makes it 43-24. 19 points the deficit with still a lot of time left, 6:15 and counting. Trio of Tiger substitutions set to check in. Right side baseline. Christian Charbonneau lays it in. Cranmer with the assist. Tigers take timeout, sending three new faces in with 6:07 left. It's 45-24.
With United Bank and Trust online banking, you have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Alliance is now World Insurance. While the name has changed, we're back at home on Broadway in Marysville. As always, providing the dependable service that you've counted on when it comes to your crop protection. Let us shop for the best value and the right options for your farming operation and acres. Call or stop by World Insurance. We're next door to Blue River Eye Care, downtown Marysville. Bulldogs
stayed in that huddle for a double timeout. It's 45-24 Tigers. They've outscored Marysville all three quarters. We're under 6 minutes and counting. Becker on the far side. Out top is Hager. Coming in the lane, draws defenders. Near the lane, Lee out front. Now Lee coming across the free throw line. Goes underneath to Hafley. Can't get the short shot ball. Becker hustles through with the rebound. He has a wide open three. He missed off the near side. Got the board again. J.T. Becker's all of 5'8" on a good day. Ty Hager lights it up out top after the Bulldogs get back-to-back offensive boards by Becker. It's 45-28, 27. 45-27, 18-point affair. 5:15 left in the ballgame. Man-to-man defense, trying to force a turnover. Gurney double team baseline. Out top for a three, missed by Stratton. Bitzenmeyer fights hard, ties up on the rebound attempt with Zedlacek. Charbonneau's back in for Clay Setter. Mosier checks back in for Marysville. Zedlacek's out. Bulldogs down 18. No hurry at all, bringing that ball down the floor. Clay Setter's not pressing. I don't know, you're down 18. You might want to move the ball down the floor. Play to Becker. Underneath, it's good. Mosier on the assist. Becker gets the backdoor carry. It's 45-29. Tiger lead 16. Still 4.5 minutes left. Errant pass. Nice save on the far side by Thuer. To the corner. Stratton unloads. It's good for Abram Stratton on the tray. He's got 7 tonight. The lead goes to 19 again. Time gets to be a factor. We're nearing the 4-minute mark. Lee coming in the paint. Nothing doing. Hager in the paint to Hafley. Spins on a couple defenders. Missed it, but got his own board. Out top of the key to Lee. Miss on a three. Becker falls to the floor far sideline, but got a rebound. Becker to the paint. No look pass to Hafley underneath. He is smothered by Tiger defenders. Grant Hafley is fouled. Davies picks up a fourth. Thuer is in there with 3 fouls tonight, so a couple on the cusp here. Grant's at the line, missed one earlier. This one is short. Check in is Christian Qualls along with Aaron Bitzenmeyer for Clay Center. Hafley's second free throw going to be on the way. Missed off the front of the rim. Rebounds down to Abram Stratton. Tigers to the corner. Thuer double team. Charbonneau in the paint. Shots up and good. Christian Charbonneau's second score off the bench. Tiger steal. 3:20 left. They're up 21 again. Steal by Marysville's Ty Hager. Comes 1-on-2 and charges a Clay Center defender. Hager got the whistle. His second. Here's Gavin Gibbs, a senior in the Marysville lineup. Will Cranmer's back in for Clay Center. Tigers look to lock in the win. Play in the paint. Nice block from behind by Ty Mosier. Came in behind Christian Qualls. Okay, Gavin Gibbs gets a foul whistle. I didn't see that. Thuer to the line, right? Nope, wrong. Qualls to the line, missed. Just over 3 minutes left. Tigers up 21. This one may be out of reach. Second miss. Bulldogs would have to shoot lights out to come back. Tripped up, coming in the lane. Mosier falls to the court. Becker on a save out front. Far side pass. Finding lead for three. Connor's second tray, third score. Bulldogs take time with 2:39 remaining. Tigers lead 50-32.
Happy holidays from Reflections in downtown Marysville, your locally owned Hallmark Gold Crown store. During the holiday shopping season, stop and see what Reflections has to offer. From keepsake ornaments that bring joy, toys for the kids, and the perfect gift for that KU, K-State, or Chiefs sports fan. We have Hallmark cards, Yankee candles, and so much more. Open 7 days a week during December. Shop Reflections and leave with something you never knew you needed. That's Reflections in downtown Marysville.
So much more than your favorite Hallmark store.
We don't create problems. We solve them. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
50-32 Tigers. 2:39 remains. Clay center ball. On what has been an absolutely tough night for MHS here on their home court. Boy, how do you turn this around with the likes of Rock Creek moving in Tuesday? Well, I know Scott Brown well enough to know he'll go back to fundamentals, doing your job, doing it right, and focus on the present, not the past. Keep away for Clay Center. 2:15 remains. Defenders are trying to reach in, but you can only aggravate things at a point. A good job of controlling the fouls. They're going to give them that as close as they're playing defenders. Top of the key three is an air ball for Qualls. Bulldogs possession with 1:55 left. Well, they're finally getting some points as the game wears on. Here's a chip shot underneath McGavin Gibbs, his first score. 14 points in the fourth quarter for Marysville, 24 in the second half. Here's a miss right baseline for Stratton. Bulldogs bring it back. Mosier near the lane. Becker outside the arc. Missed on a three. Taken on a tip by Qualls. Timeout, Tigers, substitution timeout. They lead 50-34 when we come by.
Whether you're a full-time rancher or part-time adventure seeker, make sure your ATV, UTV, quad, or side-by-side are protected. At Blue Valley Insurance, we carry a range of policies that cover different types of risks to your off-road vehicles. Maybe someone gets injured, property gets damaged, or a collision with a vehicle or fence. The right insurance can help with out-of-pocket costs. Ride with confidence knowing you're protected with Blue Valley Insurance of Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
For reliable trash pickup and roll-off service, call on Temps Disposal. Containers sized to meet your needs for residential, commercial, and construction jobs. Always prompt and professional, Temps Disposal serves Marshall, Washington, and Gage counties. Let them go to work for you. If it's their weekly collection schedule or one-time pickups for construction, moving, or cleanup, Temps Disposal in Marysville is a phone call away at 785-562-5360.
Well, we didn't get the ball in bounds, but we did get a foul whistle. That was the first for Ty Mosier tonight. More rotation. Travis Smith sent 3 subs in the lineup. It was a substitution timeout. Scott Brown sends a couple subs in. Tigers with the lead and the ball, trying to put this one away. Well, 17 fourth quarter points for Marysville. Matches their total from the first 3 quarters tonight. Keep away passes going far side. Crossing. Free throw line. Ball is knocked To the baseline, Fitzenmeyer with a save. Davies in traffic. Picks it up from the court. Davies puts it over his head for the deuce. And it's 52-34. This game is going to look so lopsided afterwards. People are going to go, what is this young upstart Clay Center team? Well, they simply faced a Marysville team that struggled all night. Clay Center is young. They've been decently consistent tonight, but by no means a blowout win, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Under a half minute and counting, it's an 18-point margin. Playing the paint to Davies. Underneath again, Corbin Davies coming on strong late. He's got 10 points tonight. Tigers by 20 with 15 seconds left. Becker in the paint. Ball was knocked away on the far sideline. Stays with them, HFs. Tigers for the sweep. The girls took the opener 39-34. In the paint to Ty Hager was fouled by Thurer. It's his fourth. Hager's at the line late with 5 seconds left. First of two rims off. Be interesting to see in the second match of the season if Marysville can stay with this team or not. Ref just threw a technical foul out there. Yeah. Brady Thurer must have said something. He's going to come out with his head hanging low and not even be acknowledged. Oh, Travis Smith is kind of conversing with the official. I don't know what to call this. Probably something said. But Thurer comes out on the tee, and Hager's got that second free throw. It's good. Like it all even matters with 5 seconds left. Now they're going to shoot the tee. It's Connor Lee coming to the line. How do you get a tee when you're up to 20? Connor connects. And again. Pair for Connor Lee, and it goes 54-37. At least doesn't look quite so lopsided that way. G.T. Becker to the lane, coming low. Hafley for the deuce. And Hafley underneath. And our final tonight, Clay Center 54, Marysville 39.
Napa know-how.
Locally owned, locally operated, your Napa Parts store in Marysville offers Napa parts and accessories, plus the tools, equipment, and supplies you need to get every job done right the first time. The right tools at the right price, plus Napa know-how. From your locally owned and locally operated Napa Parts store in Marysville, Enan's Automotive.
Napa know-how.
Feeling stuck in a state of compensation stagnation? You know, another year, no raise? Then let State Farm agent John Bannister help you get to a better state with a discount double check that can stretch your hard-earned dollars a little further. Discounts that could add up to 40% and put a few $100 extra in your pocket. Discounts vary from state to state. See John Bannister, State Farm agent, 1022 Broadway, Marysville.
When you rollers send for Schroller.
For complete body repair, see Jeff at Schroller Collision Center. A family business for several generations, let Jeff and his quality crew help you with your auto needs. Schroller Collision Center, 701 Carolina, 562-3546.
Kickafer and Bussing, certified public accountants in Marysville and now in Seneca, are qualified and available to assist you with all of your income tax and accounting needs. Stop by and visit Ken Kickafer, Kent Bussing, or their staff of certified public accountants and paraprofessionals. For prompt and friendly service, contact Kickafer and Bussing at their two locations, 1100 Broadway in Marysville at 562-2100 or 508 Main Street in Seneca at 336-2400 to set up an appointment. Kickafer and Bussing, where quality begins.
When it comes to taking care of your vehicle, trust the team that treats you like family. Spellmeyer Automotive in Marysville. We're family-owned and operated, proudly serving our community with honest, reliable auto care. From routine oil changes to major repairs, we're the local shop you can count on. At Spellmeyer Automotive, we believe in quality work, fair prices, and treating every customer like a neighbor. Because you are. Family driven, trust local, and drive confident. With Spellmeyer Automotive in Marysville, your hometown pros, keeping you moving.
Clay Center 54, Marysville 34. Bulldogs scored 17 in the first 3 quarters combined and 17 down the stretch to take that fourth quarter 17-13. But it was too much Tigers early on and just a Marysville team that floundered from the tip. They were down 8-4 at the end of 8, but trailed 23-7 at the half, managing only 3 field goals and 1 of 3 free throws in the first half. 7 points in the first half. Clay Center came out like a rocket in the second half. They were on a 9-0 run before Marysville got a little bit of a momentum change. Still, they were outscored 14-10, and they were down 14, end of 3. Tigers all night long, good balance. Grady Thur got a late tee. I don't know what that one was. 11 points. Corbin Davies scores 10. Abram Stratton with 9. Rylan Gurnley with 8. Karen Fitzenmeyer has 2. Off the bench, Will Cranmer, Christian Qualls, 5 apiece. Kristen Charbonneau has 2. Tigers improved to 2-1. Marysville offense was just scarce tonight. Cheeky Becker finishes with 8, all down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Grant Hafelig with 6, 4 of those 6 down the stretch. 4 apiece for Ty Mosier, Connor Lee. The rest came off the bench. And Ty Hager with 6, Wyatt Miller with 4, Cole Ringstorff 3, 2 each for Gavin Gibbs and Nick Shoddy. Marysville falls to 1-2, falling to Clay Center 54-34. Lady Tigers hold on 39-34 despite a comeback effort. Marysville outscored them 10-4 down the stretch, but it was too little too late. Clay Center had led by 8 at halftime and led most all the way. With Lily Edwards' 23-point performance, Tigers' first win in 3 starts. Marysville's Casey Rush with 12. Lady Bulldogs fall to 1-2, 39-34 girls final tonight. As Marysville's back home on Tuesday with Rock Creek hosting Concordia a week from tonight. We'll have it live on KNDY, on air, online, on our mobile app. Stay tuned for the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show. Scores and updates on all the area games tonight following our broadcast. And a big thank you to our KNDY Sports Booster Club members for their continued support. And thanks for your listening tonight. Have a great weekend, everybody.
At your service 24/7, on air, online, and on our mobile app. News, weather, sports, and more. Yours from KNDY.